consumer confidence surged to a one-year high of 109.7 for the month of March, which blew away past expectations of 96.9 and the prior month's downwardly revised 90.4. Another release from the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller revealed national home prices increased 11.2% year over year in January, the largest gain since February 2006, as historically low mortgage rates continued to spark a rally in the real estate market. In commodities, WTI crude fell 1.9%, closing at $60.38 a barrel amid a stronger U.S. dollar. Our local companies of interest, Coca-Cola, lower by 70 cents, closed the day at $53.15. Lumen up 9 cents, closing at $13.23. Genesis Energy down a dime at $8.94. Delta Airlines up $1.58 at $48.90. Graphic Packaging up 19 cents, $18.58. Gray Television higher by 71 cents, closing at $18.54. And lastly, Entergy closed at $98.66, off 50 cents on the session. This has been Jeff Hawley, First Vice President and Financial Advisor with Wells Fargo Advisors, with today's market report. Have a great evening.
Patriotism is like charity. It lives in the heart. 101 Travel Plaza with the Huddle House and Subway want to thank the military for standing tall and fighting for the red, white, and blue. Bold stripes, bright stars, and brave hearts is what this country stands for. America without our soldiers is like God without his angels. We don't know them all, but we owe them all. Patriotism. It runs deep at 101 Travel Plaza with the Huddle House and Subway off exit 101 on I-20.
Hello, I'm meteorologist Don Wheeler. We'll see scattered shower and thunderstorm activity across our area tonight. A strong cold front will then bring a line of showers and thunderstorms shortly after sunrise Wednesday. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a 60% chance for showers and thunderstorms, low 59. Wednesday, cloudy, a 90% chance for showers and thunderstorms, falling temperatures to near 50.
Join us on our social media to stay plugged into local news and events.
One of the reasons we're friends is I think we listen to each other's points of view.
Click on our Facebook link at kmlb.com.
And it's the Mountain Man Radio Show again, y'all. Coming to y'all live here on this Tuesday evening from somewhere downtown Monroe, Louisiana, in an undisclosed location, hidden good behind a Piggly Wiggly store where they stack their pallets. We got several megawatts of broadcasting, electricity going out, whatever you call that, microwaves going out on the air. We coming to y'all 105.7 on the radio, Talk 540, Facebook, iHeart, something or other, ain't it? YouTube. Ain't it? You guys hooked up on YouTube yet, JR?
We are on YouTube.
YouTube.
We're on YouTube. We're on live stream. So we're all out there.
What is that? Slow Profiles?
Mountain Man, yep.
On YouTube.
On the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it is.
That's where I'm at. But I want to kick this show out today with one of my new sponsors out there. Well, he kind of new. And that is I-20 Self-Storage. You got a lot of stuff around your house you've been accumulating. You need some more room to chase the youngers down and get them a whooping. Or if they just got too much stuff to hide behind, whether you can't find them or something or other, you need to put some of that into self-storage. Y'all go see my buddy, old Marlin, located on 711 North 11th Street in West Monroe, Louisiana today or tomorrow. shoot, Marlin will hook you up. Marlin has 5x5 units, $25 a month. 5x10 units, $35 a month. 10x10 units, $50 a month. 10x12 and a half, $65 a month. 10x15s, $70 a month. 10x20, $80 a month. 10x25. Now you're hitting where you can just about put a car or something other in there. Hide your tanks or mortar launchers or whatever you got to hide in there. 10x25 is only $95 a month. Then, if you don't want it to get all mildewed or you worried about it, well, he's got climate control. Climate control units start at 10x10s for $100 a month. 10x15s, $110 a month. 10x20s, $125 a month. Heck, man, Marlin's even got motor home outside covered storage, $95 a month. Y'all go check my buddy Marlin out today. And here's Marlin's phone numbers. Marlin can be reached at 318-348-0055 or 318-855-4736. Y'all give Marlin a call today and get some of that stuff out of there where y'all know what you got around the house. It's better than putting it in a barn with a leaky roof or something or another. But yeah, it's been some pretty good fishing down here in this neck of the woods. I hadn't caught a whole lot, but they're catching a lot of crappie now. They're catching them in the shallow water. Some of them catch them pert near a foot in foot deep water. I mean, catch them right up on a bank. So they spawning's what's going on and getting ready to, or they trying to, depending on the water temperature or how big of the body of water you're fishing in. But they've been really doing pretty good on darbone, on shiners, and catching them on some jigs too, you know. But man, you got to get on them. I mean, the bass, they getting ready to go on bed here pretty quick too, so better get ready for that. Yes, sir. And the catfish, I've been seeing a few people catch a few catfish. You been seeing anybody catching any catfish, JR?
Oh, yeah, they're all out there.
See there? Lying sack of junk. You don't even fish, man. Hey, it's all right.
I thought it sounded good at least.
Sounded pretty good there.
Yeah, why not?
Man, we're not gay.
Sure, I know all about the
I'm
catfish.
gonna have to take you fishing, man. Get you out there and let you.
I haven't. You know, it's probably been since I was 10 years old since I went fishing.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, a very long time.
Man, you save that to when you retire, and it'll just be like a brand new toy.
Yeah.
Talking about. Man,
Go buy me a boat somewhere and a few fishing poles and have at it.
Yeah. Buy a little remote control boat or one of the little wind up boats. Go play down there in the creek with it, fish. No. Just kidding.
What's your favorite kind of fishing pole that you use, as far as accuracy and, you know?
Well, I like the old bail type, you know, where you flip. He's got a little old bail. You flip around, and you hold your finger to the line, and on your rod, you sling it out. Then you let your fingers off of it, and it goes. I got pretty good with that. A lot of people like old cast reels where you have to kind of ride your thumb on that reel, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been having a lot of bad luck fishing with them. I end up what you call a bird's nest.
It gets tangled up in the reel line.
Yeah, and I'll be sitting there picking.
It's got to be aggravating. I can remember my father and grandfather trying to get that stuff lines tangled up, and you try to get it out, you know, and it seemed like it took them forever to get the thing. Sometimes they couldn't get it out, and they just had to put a whole new line on there.
Yeah, sometimes you do. I mean, sometimes just about impossible to pick out, but I'd say you get the right kind of line on there and get your drag, or I mean, all your tension set right. You shouldn't have no troubles, but I don't know, for some reason they always bushwhacked on me. But I like the old bale type, and heck, I ain't got nothing against them low spin casting one where you just stick your thumb on the button and.
That's the ones I use. I think it was the Zebco.
You can't hardly mess up, you know.
I used to love the push button ones because you just push it down and cast out there, and there you go.
Oh, that's the ultimate for, going, hey,
the beginner's fishing pole.
Well, that's all you need. You have more fun with that. And at least you'll have your
press the button.
Your line in the water more than you will in the boat there picking out that bird's nest,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun to use them lightweight spinning rod and reels. And when it's chinky pin or biting, which is our shell cracker, some folk, we call them chinky pins down here. They I call them a cross between a crappie and a big bluegill or something. Yeah, they just got kind of a red ear on them, They call them shell crackers. They get pretty good size. We call them chinky pins around here. But yeah, they're a lot of fun to catch on them ultralight rod and reels. You can have a ball on them.
You can do pretty good with those kind of fish.
Oh yeah.
On those kind of reels.
Catch a box full of them, man. What you talking about?
Well, that's an idea. You ought to go catch us a bunch of fish, and we can have like a fish fry or something like that.
That's right.
I
throw a fish fry. You gonna help me clean them?
Sure
you are.
Why not?
Sure
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess
your
so.
Finger down there and dig them guts out of them fish. You'll enjoy that.
It'll make you enjoy the fish that much more, won't it? When you're eating
hey, it don't bother me
stuff.
No. Well, the Carl Fest downtown Monroe, it was a pretty good success. I got out there, I don't know, around 1:30 or so. Several bands out there, had some really good bands playing downtown Monroe. And, I parked, I think, 3 blocks away. I didn't know. I heard the band, and I figured, I got to go through this building here, and they're out there in the yard on the other side. It's so loud. So I get out of the truck, I walk around. I said, man, where's that? This ain't it. But the noise was coming down the street so loud, I was 3 blocks away.
Wow.
And I thought the band was right there. I had to go another 3 blocks, and I found them. There they were. Man, they were getting down. Well, there they are.
Did you stay all afternoon?
I did.
Did you?
I did. Yeah, I stayed when the band quit singing the last one, and then I just.
Did you get up there and sing or anything with the band?
No, not this time.
Oh, okay.
I let it ride. I let them do all that.
You could have brought your harmonica and went up there and just.
Certainly, I had it in my pocket.
Yeah.
I thought about
it. You could have been an added addition to the group.
Yeah,
okay.
I could have been. I spoke a little old Carl. Carl Bamberg. He had a operation a while back. He was like on the operating table for 10.5
It was a big operation, wasn't it?
Big
Huge.
operation, but he's doing pretty good. I talked to him during the while they had the benefit going, and he wanted to thank everybody for doing that. Carl's real appreciative of it. He just figured he never did deserve nothing like that. And I said, well, why wouldn't you? All you ever tried to do was help out everybody else. And he never asked nobody for nothing, He just old Carl, old long-haired guitar picker. That's what Phil Robertson used to call him, the guitar picker. He come to church up there a few times where we went to church. Old Carl did. But yeah, Phil, he liked old Carl. He could play that guitar. But Carl's getting stronger. He sounded pretty darn good on the phone. He was very appreciative for everything everybody did. So.
That's good. I know last time we talked to him, and he was still in the hospital, but he's recovering at home now, isn't he?
Yeah. He's at home. He's recovering, and his voice sounds a little stronger every time I talk to him on the phone. We'll have to go out there and see him sometime.
Yeah, we'll have
Drag
to
you
do
out
that.
there too, JR.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I get to be drug out of here and make special appearances, but
I see.
it's a rarity, as you well know.
Yeah. Yeah, you pretty routine type feller, JR. I'll give you that.
I am.
Yes,
I am.
indeed. Mm-hmm.
Trying to change that a little bit. Through the years, you do certain things every day, and it just kind of gets to a point where sometimes it gets boring, so you're ready to try new things. And so I've got some new things I'm trying to work into my routine every day now. So.
Yeah, you told me about one. You're drinking a gallon of water.
Drinking a gallon of water
now.
a day. I'm seeing how long I can keep that challenge up to myself. So
that's pretty good.
It's water is of course healthy for you, I believe. So
it is. It'll flush you out unless you're drinking Greater Washita water, which I do not.
No, we don't.
I might just drink it. It's just if I can get past the chlorine smell in it right now. But I tell you what, you take a little handful or two of that chlorine in that water early in the morning, just the fumes of it will open your sinuses up. It will wake you up. Just the smell of it.
Yeah.
Pretty good, save you on some nasal spray, does that.
Kind of makes you wonder sometimes about that. Water, doesn't it? So.
Tell you. Well, if you want to call in this Mountain Man radio show today, you got a good fish story or something or other you want to tell, number's 1-800-259-1440. Take y'all's calls, questions, comments, and whatever y'all might need to know. And, if can't find an answer to it, we'll Google it or something.
We'll look it up some way,
Yeah, Webster's Dictionary or something or other. What's on that paper there, JR?
Let's go say hello to David over in Oklahoma.
David in Oklahoma.
David, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Hello, Mountain Man. How you doing?
Doing good, David. How you been, buddy?
Y'all were talking about the Zebco fishing pole.
Fishing pole?
Zebco?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody started out on a Zebco 33 or a 202. If you had a little more change in your pocket, you could get you a 33.
That actually made here in my town in Oklahoma.
You from where?
Here in Oklahoma. They're made in Oklahoma.
They're made in Oklahoma. Okay. Very cool.
I bet Jimmy Houston had something to do with that. He lived in Oklahoma about all his life. Never know.
You remember, y'all probably remember the old Falcon rod, the old Falcon reels.
Yeah, I remember them.
Falcon was also made in Oklahoma.
Come on.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Do you use the fish locators? Like, what fish locator do you use?
Oh, just my memory most of the time right now until I get my fish finder fixed. Yeah, I remember where to catch them from year to year sometimes, and I go back same spots, but they got these new devices out there, them live scope, I believe they call them. Lord, them things there, you can watch them swim around down there at the bottom and come after your bait.
There was a company here in Oklahoma called Lawrence Electronics, and they made fish locators.
I'm familiar with them Lawrence fish finders. I've had 1, 2 of them before. Yeah, they've been around a while. Mm-hmm.
My dad worked for them for 18 years.
Well, I'll be.
Yes.
Did he use them a lot? Did he fish?
We go fishing, but we don't use a boat. We go fish off the bank and everything.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm.
Heck no.
No.
Plus, I had a fish fry over the weekend.
You had a fish fry?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. What kind y'all fry up?
We fried bass. We had bass. We had catfish and perch.
Mm-hmm. Well, they all taste good. Heck yeah. I don't mind
Yeah.
eating. Huge, yeah. Yep. A lot of people don't eat bass no more around here. They throw them back in. Man,
Yeah.
throwing that back in.
We might have to teach old JR over there how to fish again.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I'm going to go cut him a cane pole, old bamboo pole, tie a line on, a floater on it.
Well,
Them old bamboo poles were good back in the day.
I have tore up some brim on some cane poles. Ain't nothing wrong with that, and it's fun fishing, just watching that bobber go down. Boom, there it goes. Pull it up. Big old brim, bluegill, whatever you want to call them on there. It's a big, can't hardly get your hand around them. Good
y'all
eating.
got any plans for Easter?
What?
Easter plans?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find some kids out there hunting Easter eggs or something or other and join up with them, maybe.
Boy, I remember those days. That was fun. When you're a kid, and you go find the egg, have to find the Easter eggs, and there was always several that were not. You couldn't find them, or you found them several days after the fact.
Yeah.
They were hid that good.
The weather's right. They're still all right to eat, though,
Well, I don't know.
We had boiled eggs, dyed eggs when I first started. Wasn't no such thing as these candied eggs and these cellophane pack things.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. It was a boiled egg. I remember it was so fun as kids find them eggs, man. I could eat a half dozen of them. They was pretty good, a little salt and pepper, too,
Well, y'all have a great day and a great evening, and I'll talk to y'all next time.
That sounds good, buddy. Give us a call back there.
I will.
Thank you, David. Have a good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good
stuff there.
Yeah. Easter is coming up.
It is. This weekend.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. It's a little early this year, I think. I know it seems like usually when we get further into April, it kind of comes around, I guess, doesn't it? I don't know.
Yeah,
kind of flips a little bit. But
what's the 9th of next month? Ain't that on a Saturday? The 9th or the 10th one?
It's on a Friday.
Well, it must be the 10th. Then I'll
10th?
be up there in Oak Grove. That's right, Oak Grove, Louisiana. So when they're a big parade and festival, I'll be up there goofing around. I'm gonna go fishing while I'm up there. A buddy of mine, old Bryant's gonna take me fishing, and I'm gonna go on the radio with that lady on that Oak Grove morning show. I can't remember her name. You remember her name?
I know who you're talking about. Miss Irene, I think, is
Yeah,
her name.
that's who that is. Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning. That'll be like that day before, or that morning one. But
you have to get up early that day.
Yeah, I have to be up early that day.
You will.
Have to shine on the radio.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, they building on to the little freezer there in Oak Grove, right there by the courthouse. They building on where you can have seated area to go inside and stuff. It's just been a little place where you walk up to the window and eat outside for years and years. It's been there since the 1950s.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called? Little freezer?
Little freezer.
It's like a malt shop thing?
Well, yeah, you can get all kinds of ice cream stuff. I like the little whatever they call them, what the ice cream, the Frosties, I think they call
Frosties?
Yeah, they make them, we blend them up, root beer ice cream, Coke, and this, that, and the other. Man, they so good. They got about everything you think of: chili dogs, hamburgers, French fries, onion rings, and beef brisket stuff. Shrimp. I don't know. They got a little bit of everything there now, but Yeah, it's some good home cooking there, mom, pa type deal, but
Yeah, locally owned, locally operated kind of thing.
yeah. Been there since the 1950s.
Those are neat places. I like to go in places like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's kind of different. I remember as a kid, I'd go to we'd go over to East Texas sometimes to shop, and there's a little town over there, and they had a little malt shop, in the downtown area, and it was kind of neat to go in there, and it was like a gift shop too, so you could go buy stuff, So it was really cool, really neat.
Right.
So you want to go back to the phone lines? We got
somebody else called
you.
I was afraid of that. Hey, see who's on there. Who we got on there?
Let's go to our buddy Peter up in New York. Peter, good afternoon.
Hey, gentlemen. Thanks for having me on.
Well, hello there, Peter. How you been, buddy?
Good. How are things in Louisiana?
Oh, they getting better by the minute. They get even better. I couldn't stand it.
Well, today it hit 65 up here in Buffalo, and
That's
I just got back. My daughter plays travel softball, and I just got back. She did some tee work at the park. Took her out, and I was so looking forward to Thursday's opening trout, but I think I'm going to have to chicken out because it's supposed to be snowing on Thursday.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
So we're going from 65 today to 34 degrees and snow on Thursday, and I'm not a good cold weather fisherman, Mountain Man. I don't know about you. I don't
Depends on how good they're biting. They're biting good. I probably won't even notice the cold. Adrenaline takes over, I think.
I may still go, and if I get something, I'll take a picture and send it over. But so Thursday I may be out in the stream. We'll see how I feel.
Hey, they'll bite good right before that front comes in. Boy, you catch them right before the front, before it starts getting cold. That's when the fish really turn on. So keep that in mind too. And after the front comes through, well, it'd probably be a slow bite. It just seems to be that way with most any species of fish for some reason or another. But
yeah, sure. And the other concern I have, I know it's supposed to snow on Thursday, but I think we got rain coming in tomorrow, so I'm not sure if the rising of the stream. Of course, you got the the speed of the water going downstream. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect it. Do you have any advice for that, or?
Well, I don't know. Hang on. Just don't get in the current.
Well, that goes without saying.
Yeah, I tell you, I hadn't fished a lot of current. I fished these lakes, but I imagine that have a lot to do with it. I used to fish below dams, and that water rise and go up and down and catch a lot of trout like that. That's ones I caught when I was using the kernel corn,
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good on the kernel corn.
That's when you caught the 70, I think you said you had 70 fish or something going on that day?
That might have been one of them times. Yeah. Well, we got on them. We got on them that time. But they'd come through in schools, you catch them 2 or 3 or 4 maybe, and then wait a little while, 20 minutes later, they'd come back through. You catch them again.
No, sure.
Mm-hmm.
They come back for more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, JR, the last time I was on, we have a 10-second delay, obviously. So I hear you guys after I get off the phone. I go back up and watch, and I hear the end of our conversation, believe it or not. And what's interesting is the last time I got off the phone, I think, JR, you mentioned something about and people in New York, the state of New York, people think of it being an all city like New York City, and then when you get up in the upper New York and the upstate area, it's all country in that, and that's absolutely right. I talked to so many people from the South, a while back, and everybody thinks that New York State is all city and all buildings, but we got so much country here and so much good fishing. Finger Lake region, we got all the Finger Lakes. We have Lake Chautauqua, which is in western New York, of course, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, and then up in the Adirondack Mountains, there's all sorts of lakes and hunting areas and stuff. So you guys should get up here sometime.
I'm telling you, I've been up that way before. Back when I was doing a lot of events, and I really love the countryside up upper New York State. It was beautiful up there, just like you said, and pretty weather. It was just. It ain't hot and it wasn't humid, like it is down here. I think I caught it like springtime up there, and everything was bloomed out and what have you. And I saw a lot of good places to fish, but unfortunately I was just going from one town to another, just doing them events, whatever they had me doing. Whether it would be a hockey game, baseball games, I think is what was big back then, minor league games, and everybody just was nice up there. I remember how nice it was. It wasn't nothing like you'd have thought it had been from what you heard about New York City. It was just, everybody's just down to earth people,
It's a beautiful state, great people in Buffalo. We call our city the city of good neighbors. It's just a great place to live, but politics is horrible.
I agree with that. Oh yeah,
that's bad. But I was going to say, but when JR, when you said that, I thought to myself, because I had talked to people who've never been up this way, and they think the same thing. It's actually funny that you mentioned that.
I know. They shouldn't have named New York City, New York. They should have named it like something else, old York, where they wouldn't get confused with the state, New York. I don't know.
Old York.
Old York, New York, something. But I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm going to get me a kayak this year, a fishing kayak, and do some small lake fishing this year and just enjoy it, just enjoy the summer as best I can.
Oh, yeah. You can get some shallow water in them kayaks. There's a couple behind my house fishing day before yesterday. Lake behind the house, I didn't think nothing was out there much to catch, but they said they've been catching some bass and some crappie and a few brim, so... Well, you got to have a shallow floating boat, though, that's for sure, because it's nothing but stumps. But, kayak, you can fish about anything in it. They don't get out in the great big waves like ocean or something,
Yeah, I was talking to somebody from Cabela's up here, and they told me the same thing. They said with kayaks, they'd rather fish with a kayak than a regular boat because you can get into those shallower waters and catch the fish in the shallower waters.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But real quick fish story to tell you guys. Years ago, I was fishing. Well, not too many years ago. Maybe 9 years ago. I was fishing the Genesee River. Actually, no, it was longer than that. Geez, about 23 years ago. I was fishing the Genesee River, which is, it's a small river here in upstate New York, near Rochester, New York. And I actually caught a, oh my gosh, what do you call a walleye? I actually caught a walleye in this river.
Mm-hmm.
Which walleye? I went to work that day, and we had a bunch of guys that are big into fishing at work, and they didn't believe me. They said, "We got to see a picture of this thing. You actually caught a walleye in a stream." I said, "Yeah." So I brought them a picture, and they just couldn't believe it because walleye hang out more in the lake area. But I did. I caught a walleye in the Genesee River, which again, it's a basic creek.
Yeah, they get in there though. I've caught some walleyes in some rivers before. I caught some walleyes. They were small walleyes up in just below a dam up Halleck, Minnesota. There's a creek running out of it, and I caught some walleyes. They wasn't very big, but they tasted good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like cold water. As long as the water's cold, I believe they can live about anywhere, I would think,
Yeah, and like I said, the Genesee River, it's not like a river. It's a regular creek, And so when I told the guys that worked that, they didn't believe me. I had to bring a picture in.
Yeah.
And, it was So anyway, but, well, listen, you guys have a great night. I'll let somebody else on, and it's great. It's always great talking to you. JR, are you still there?
JR is over there, been on the telephone talking to somebody here, laughing, cutting up, carrying on. He's found a girlfriend over there. You never know. I don't know. See what JR's
But I
doing.
mean,
Peter
how
said
is
bye.
What's that?
I don't know. What are you doing over there, JR? Wait till after the show's over. You can call her back.
Sorry about that. I'm talking to Dewey on the phone.
Dewey
here.
done it.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's all
Dewey.
Dewey's fault. Dewey, welcome to the show. He wants to talk to you too, man.
Is Dewey on there? Peter
Yep.
gone and Dewey up.
And Dewey's here.
Hey, Dewey, did you do it?
Hey, Mountain Man, they say I did. I probably did.
You done it. Dewey done it.
How you been doing, Mountain Man?
Man, if I was doing any better, I couldn't stand it.
I hear you. Boy, it's a beautiful day up here today. It was in the 70s. And,
Right.
wow, getting spring fever.
Man. Oh, yesterday and day 4, really beautiful here. And it ain't a bad day today. It's just a little cloudy out there.
Well, it's getting cloudy here. They call it for rain tomorrow and tomorrow night. Seems like it never quits. I mean, it's just unbelievable the rain we've got.
Well, it is the season for rain, that's for sure. And then you go into the big drought, and then the heat comes on. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be a hot, dry one this year. But anyway, I heard you talking about them old Zepcos. I started out on a Mitchell 300.
Look
Remember that,
out. Who loaned you the money? Big dog.
I didn't like them old Zepcos. The drag keep hanging up on you. Lose some big fish.
Yeah, I lost
Mitchell,
some
you
big
set
fish.
the drag right. He had a good drag on it, if you said it right.
Mm-hmm.
Saw some big old catfish and used to go just have fun catching them old carp, Hear that thing sing.
Ooh, yeah, they'll sing, won't they?
Yeah, they will.
Man,
You been fishing any?
Huh?
You been fishing any?
Not a whole lot lately. I'm getting a few things done. My truck's been in the shop. I got it
Oh,
out
my goodness.
a little earlier today, so I'm ready to go with it now. I'm ready to go fish. Period. I don't want to stop
They should
either.
start biting. They should. But,
Man, yeah.
anyway, I went and got my last shot for that COVID thing today, me and my wife. So we got that done. And I didn't even feel the shot. I mean, this time my arm's not even sore. Last time I couldn't hardly lift my arm.
Come on. Right.
So it did the reversal on you, didn't it, Dewey?
Oh, they sure did.
It did the reversal.
Yeah. Well, maybe it won't bother you. My dad, he got that first shot. Didn't bother him much. That second shot, that night he had a time, cold chills, didn't feel good.
Yeah.
But he slept it
great.
off
We went out
next
and got
morning. He was all right.
Of course, it's still early, I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard some people say they.
Talking to old Jimbo a lot.
Yeah, old Jimbo and JR, they were hanging out together Saturday, wasn't you?
Oh, yeah,
We did,
yeah.
We did.
I talked to JR a while ago. They said they went to that, what you had for Carl?
Yeah, that Carl Fest had a bunch of good cooking up there. There's a lot of people donating stuff. 2 Dudes Barbecue from uptown, they donated. Did you eat some of that barbecue, JR?
No, I didn't see any of that there. We
I
missed
never
that.
had none of that barbecue, boy.
That's a good
Man,
place. They get good food over there.
2 Dudes. I
Good
told
stuff.
them I'd give them a shout out. I got a free sandwich off of them. So I said, it's a good time to get that out. But it was good. I tell you what, their barbecue was ready. That's good stuff.
Well, I like good barbecue.
Me too.
And seafood, any kind of seafood. I'll eat any kind.
Oh, yeah.
Fish, anything.
I've been eating some
Just do
shrimp.
seafood or anything. But I'm glad you're doing okay there, Mountain Man.
Well, doing the best I can. Yep.
And I'm starting to feel good again, and and of course I got to go to the doctor Thursday. It seems like that's all I do every time I turn around. So.
I hear you.
Got a letter. David just left a little bit ago, and got a letter from Zachary. Grandson's in the Navy. He was short and to the point. Said he's passing everything. See you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, that's good.
Short and
Well,
sweet.
he's at boot camp. They don't get a chance to do a lot of writing a whole long letter or something. So.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I'm going to let you go. I just thought I'd call and drop a few words with you in line there and see how you're doing.
Well, we appreciate you calling in, Dewey. We're glad to hear you're doing pretty good. That's a good thing, doggone.
It's got to be a better year this year than last year, I tell you.
If it ain't, I'm going to pretend it is. I'll just turn the news off, I think, but I'm going to do it.
It has been praying for you. And hope everything goes all right for you and everything. And
thank you.
I know the Lord bless you. You just keep hanging in there and trusting Him. He'll bring you through everything.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. Amen. I agree to that.
So,
Dewey, have a good Easter, Dewey.
Yeah. We had a big dinner at church. We had one a week before Easter. And day in the morning, I've never seen so much food Sunday like there were.
Man.
I understand you was under the weather a little bit there, Mountain Man.
Well, they got my allergy broke out on me.
Well, that's what my problem is.
Yeah, that pollen, man.
Pollen is
water and
bad. Right?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Doggy, between that and that water, it gets you.
That stuff gets in your eyes and sinuses and everything.
Yeah,
You're like,
man. Nose running.
Oh, yeah,
it's just terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let you go, Mountain Man. You talk to somebody else, but good talking to you. You hang in there now.
You too, old Dewey. Thanks for calling, buddy.
Well, I'm going to keep in touch with you as long as you're there.
I hope I'm still here for a long time.
Well, I hope so. Well, what would be without you?
Well,
you have a good day, Mountain Man. You have a better one tomorrow.
You
Lord
too.
bless you.
Thank you there, Dewey.
Thanks,
God
Dewey.
bless you.
Good to talk to you, sir.
Thank you, old Dewey.
All right. Well, guess what? We got to take a break now.
Yeah, better get our sponsors in. Y'all listen up real close to these sponsors. They are some good ones. Good products. We'll be right back with more of the Mountain Man Radio Show. JR, you got some squeaking problems over there? What's the matter with your chair?
Yeah, my chair's making all kind of noise over here.
Man, I hear it. Tell you what we're gonna do. I just put you a little bull snot greasable on there. Now try it. Don't hear a thing. Bull snot greasable will take care of any squeak you got. Bull snot greasable is available now at Bass Pro Shops. Bull snot greasable, you can buy it online. I tell you what, that bull snot greasable is some good stuff. If you got trailer hitches, squirt it on there. You ain't got to worry about a squeak or rust then. I know everybody got a boat or a four-wheeler trailer. Heck, man, you can even use it on a fishing reels. It's got a fine grease base in this greasable, and when you spray it on there, it lasts. It stays on, and it doesn't run from water. Heck, a buddy of mine up in Tennessee, he bought a whole case the other day. He's putting it on his combine chains. He says he likes it because it doesn't attract dust. Dust falls right off. If y'all ain't never tried this here greasable from Bull Snot, you need to get you some. Bull Snot greasable is available at Bass Pro Shops now. Or online. Check it out. Nothing slicker than Bull Snot. Booyah! Those April showers may come your way, and your bald tires will pop in May. Hey, y'all, it's your old buddy Mountain Man here. Showers and flowers are good, but showers and bald tires aren't. Don't slide on bald tires. They may pop in May. And don't drive around on May pops. Come see my buddies at R&R. Get started on a new set of shower safe and pop free tires for just $20. Those April showers may come your way, and your ball tires will pop in May. So get to R&R Tire Express today.
On Thomas Road across from Duck Commander in West Monroe, and in Ruston on South Vienna across from County Market.
B&E Wholesale in West Monroe has what you need, like hard-to-find PPP items, 50-count box of masks for $5, sanitizer starting at $2, and disinfectant spray. B&E Wholesale also has copper and bamboo sheet sets, tools, garbage bags, home decor, and other great gift finds. A new truck arrives weekly offering name-brand products at wholesale prices. This is a wholesale to the public, no membership required. B&E Wholesale in the heart of downtown West Monroe on Trenton Street. Follow B&E Wholesale on Facebook so you never miss a deal.
Man, this desert's hot.
Gosh, I'm thirsty.
There's bowling ball sweat beads dripping off my head.
Man, I don't know how much further I can go.
Hey, what's that up there?
Is that a mirage, or am I seeing a drink stand or something?
Hey, buddy, are we glad to see you?
You fellows look hot. Can I interest you in a cold beverage? Lemonade, iced tea, apple juice? Heck, I even got a V8.
You got any extreme pH?
No, I don't believe I got that.
Oh, you mean you ain't got no extreme pH sports water with calcium, magnesium, potassium, with no dyes, no sugars, no caffeine, no sweeteners, no artificial flavorings?
No, I sure don't.
Well, y'all need to go get you some at extremeph.com. Extreme pH Sports Water by Miracle 2 Products. They also have soaps, neutralizers, moisturizers, deodorants, gel, laundry soap, and it's all biodegradable. Go green. Booyah!
How'd you do your voice like that?
Hey, and we're back. More of the Mountain Man Radio Show. Yep, y'all need to check out, though. Y'all ever go up yonder in them there Bass Pro Shops, get you some of that bull snot greasable, though. Everybody's trying it, really likes it, I tell you. I guess why they like it is that grease base in that aerosol can. And when you spray it on something, it ain't sticky like grease. So if you want to squirt it on like your combine belts, you know, when you're out in the fields with combine, you know you stirring up some dust and all that stick-on grease, but it falls off of this grease-based stuff there. Very ingenious formula Brown Ox come up with. So if y'all really want something that works right, check out Bull Snot Greasable, now available in Bass Pro Shops. What happened, JR? Somebody hang up on you?
Nobody ever hangs up on me.
They don't?
They don't. No, this is Jimbo. We were just talking about him.
Jimbo?
And then he calls up.
Wow, what is Jimbo?
Hey, Jimbo, welcome.
Am I on the air?
You are.
Hey,
Jimbo.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Well, if you got a couple hours, I'll tell you about it, but I'm on the radio, so we ain't got it going pretty good.
I hope you got your swim fins on the way home, because I don't think you're going to be fishing. You'll be a fish. It's pouring out here.
Come on. I ain't heard a drop here.
Are you kidding? I've been hearing it raining from the side of the studio over here where I sit.
My windows are down.
Uh-oh. Well, you got big problems.
Way down. Is it really raining hard?
It came pretty hard down there. I think it's kind of slacked off, but it was raining hard a few minutes ago.
Bert's in the doghouse in the back, so he couldn't come through the winter.
So, Mountain Man, you got to go down there Saturday anyway? You went down?
Oh, yeah. I stayed till they rolled the sidewalks up, man. What are you talking about?
Oh, Ed, you must have run into some super fans.
Yeah, oh, man, yeah. I got out on stage and said something another and hung around, talked to everybody and carried on. Ate some Two Dudes barbecue. Had a good time.
They made an announcement when we left. It was pretty cool. They said, JR has left the building.
They did.
Now, Jimbo, don't be telling stories. They didn't say anything like that.
They could have. Right.
It was kind of like that Elvis deal, when he left the building,
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, but he's still in one piece. I took him in the Blue Flame, man. I took him down there. We went I didn't do any hot rodding, I promise.
Well, be careful there, though, JR. He ain't used to high-powered motors.
No, he's a valuable commodity, man. I made sure he was safe.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't do the show without him.
That's right. That's right. Hey, now you get it.
Could you even run the? You couldn't even run the board over here, could you, Mountain Man? We ought to do that.
Well, it ain't that complicated.
We ought to try to put you over here one day on my side and see what you can do.
You ain't got but 2 buttons and 1 knob.
No,
I was just picking. Yeah,
a little bit more than 2, but yeah.
Well, you got a microphone, set of
That
headphones.
place looks like mission control over there.
It is. Yeah, I was just picking. He's got all kind of gizmos over
So
there.
if you learn to do that, it'd be a fair swap, Mountain Man. You learn to do that, and then he'll go fishing with you.
No, that ain't too fair there.
You don't think
Fishing's be a pleasure, man. Running how to run all these circuit boards, that's more like headache type, strenuous work.
No, I hear that, man. But I haven't used that handle for a long time. But I am Jimbo the Mountain Maniac.
Yeah, you are something other like that. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're just gonna say leave off the first part, but you'd be telling the truth.
Well, I don't know, Jimbo. You been calling in here for how long now? Well, I know you, Jimbo.
I was trying to figure out. I'm so dumb. I can't even figure out how to get on that side chat. Those people on the chat on your show, they have a lot of fun on there talking. I tried to figure it out today. I said, "Oh man, I got to get high tech, Mountain Man. I can't do anything."
I heard that. They'd have to send me to some kind of school for that stuff. I'm a low-tech man, I'll tell you what. Living in this high-tech world out here. I just don't like everything just have to be so complicated anymore, Just push a button and it starts. Push a button and it goes off.
Did you see what Van Brown said? It's going to snow over there. You know where he's at.
Where?
He says it's going to snow over there, where Van Brown is.
Van Brown a lying.
I don't know, man.
He's a lying. He knows it. He's over yonder in Georgia. It's summertime pretty near there. He ought to be out in peanut
I read what he wrote on the chat. I said, man, I hope that's not true.
He's a lying.
But anyway, listen, I just wanted to say, hey.
Well, hey.
So oh, by the way, I took Mom out to Podness for barbecue last night. Man, she looked like, it was embarrassing. She looked like the Tasmanian devil in there, bones flying over the other booth, and man, can't take her anywhere.
Dang, I wish me and Bert would have been there. Bert loves sitting beside y'all. Y'all got them bones flying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's down there. I'm just glad they don't have beer. We'd really be in trouble.
Oh, mate, don't get into none of that beer. A couple of them, you won't never get home, Jimbo.
I'm not worried about me. It's Mom.
Oh, shoot. All right, babe.
Yeah.
Don't let her drive.
We probably have those steel hand or what do you call them, steel bracelets on, and get a limo ride to the police department.
Yeah, y'all get one of them certificates is what you gonna get.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she's okay. She's under control. But we had some barbecue. I love barbecue. Speaking of ice cream, them guys talking ice cream on there. Mountain Man, since we're in Cajun country, they got what kind of ice cream would be regional here, like crawfish ice cream?
Oh, get out
Come
of
on.
town, man. Not unless one falls into your ice cream while you're eating it. I don't know. They had some kind of ice cream out in these stores called Mardi Gras ice cream, all different kinds of colors. One time, I couldn't figure out what it tasted like, but I tell you what, you put me behind a bowl of homemade banana ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Right where I need to be. And we got to hit the Bible verse there, Jimbo.
Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Okay, buddy. Bye. Old Jimbo. I had to cut him off there.
You did. I saw that. You went right to the point there. And
well, we got like a minute and a half.
we do.
Left.
We do.
One Bible verse there.
I didn't think you were even looking at the clock.
Jimbo's mad at her?
No, he's fine.
He'll be all right.
He'll be fine.
Well, let's see. Today's Bible verse comes from 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 20 and 21. Goes like this. For what credit is it if, when you are beaten for your faults, you take it patiently? But when you do good and suffer, if you take it patiently, this is commendable before God. For to this you were called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example that you should follow his steps. And I see a lot of sense in this, because Jesus was sure tortured and put on the cross. You know, we got Easter coming up, you know. We got to think about these things, you know. I know everybody out there, they taking a licking right now, you know. A lot of people are. But Jesus did too. Stay strong. That's what we got to do. We just got to stay strong. Heaven awaits, you know. Yep. He's coming back. Let y'all know that right now. Well, we hope y'all have a great Easter this weekend. Have fun with them kids. Hide them eggs from them. Do what y'all do. And
Happy Easter.
Forget about all this stuff going on and just enjoy it with your family. And
absolutely.
We love y'all on this radio station. And God bless each and every one of y'all abundantly. And hope y'all tune in next week. And as always, booyah!
News Talk 105.7 and 540 KMLB Monroe, your Fox News station.
90% of adults will be eligible for a COVID vaccine and will be able to get one within 5 miles of their home.
This will be made possible by increasing the federal retail pharmacy program from 17,000 to nearly 40,000 stores nationwide.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki. In the second day of the trial of Derek Chauvin, the former Minneapolis police officer charged in the death of George Floyd, witnesses began taking the stand. Prosecutor Jerry Blackwell questioned a child who told him what she saw.
Now, when you came out to where your cousin was and you saw George Floyd, was there a policeman there?
Yes.
Do you remember what the policeman or policemen were doing?
Putting a knee on neck with George Floyd.
Chauvin's defense claims the former officer used his training properly and that Floyd's drug use contributed to his death. The State Department ordered the departure of non-emergency government employees and their families